What is up, Wolfpack? Today we're going to be talking about why the Ruger LCP2 is the perfect everyday carry gun. Stick around to the end of the video because for those that know, we're going to be giving away not only a brand new SE4, which is the perfect survival knife. It's got this awesome 1095 carbon steel to take to the end of the world. But more importantly, it has got this great finger choil for bushcrafting. It's the perfect, it's not too big, not too small, fits the hand just right. We're going to be giving away not only this incredible knife, but over $500 worth of goodies that is inside my ultralight bug out kit. We will walk you through all of those goodies once you stick around to the end of the video to walk you through how you'll be able to win this. So in the everyday quest of finding the perfect everyday carry firearm, almost everyone ends up starting with the Glock 19. The Glock 19 is phenomenal. I mean, it's ultra reliable. It is the Honda Civic of firearms. It's crazy customizable. Everybody's got one. You can find the amount of holsters and after part accessories is great. Let's just do a quick safety check. There's nothing in there, nothing in the firearm. And so this thing's phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with it. It is the perfect first firearm for everyone to carry. The problem with it, I mean, you can take a look at it. That's a thick boy, okay? You having this, whether you're carrying it appendix carry, whether you're carrying it in the small of your back, let's not even pretend like you can pocket carry this thing. What ends up happening? You get super excited, you get your CCW license, and then, one day you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm just running to the store, I don't need to carry the Glock 19. And then eventually you're like, you know what, I'm just running, do a couple errands, I don't need to carry the Glock 19. And then guess what? Eventually the Glock 19 never leaves your bedside. And so this awesome firearm ends up never coming with you. And as we've mentioned, a 22 in the pocket is better than a 9mm sitting at home. And so after a while, you're like, okay, you know what? It's clear that I'm not carrying this. I need to come up with another option. And so you start looking and you start experimenting, start finding out, like, what do I carry? And to be honest, I was hesitant about switching calibers. I was hesitant because I was already stockpiling 9mm. Did I really want to be looking at another caliber? But the 380, number one, you don't have to stockpile 380. This thing is a pocket gun. It's a get off me gun. If things were really bad and I needed to dip into my stockpiles, I could always go back to my 9mm, whether it's the 19 or the Glock 45, which is I believe the perfect Glock. I've got a video on that. I'll leave a card up top to watch that. But what I love about the Ruger LCP 2 in particular, the 2, don't get the 1. Number one, let's compare this. And I have not safety checked this. This is a live firearm because this is my main firearm and it is always ready to go. But we will be ultra safe. We're making sure that we're following the 4 rules of safety. Number one, look at how small this is. It is absolutely tiny comparison. It is basically half the size of the handle of the Glock 19. We'll put this one over the other. You can see how just absolutely tiny this thing is. It weighs nothing. It feels nothing. And with a DeSantis fly holster, this thing disappears into your pocket. And if for whatever reason you were worried about printing, the DeSantis comes with this Velcro attachable cover. This thing looks like a wallet sitting in your pocket. A little bit George Costanza-esque, but nothing that's going to cause any alarm for concern. Honestly, you don't even need this thing. The outline of this does a great job of concealing the outline. And even I personally wear stretchy jeans because of their comfort factor, and those things show an outline and everything. Even with those stretchy jeans, this thing disappears into the pocket, weighs nothing at all. If for whatever reason I wanted to keep my phone in my pocket, we've already done a video on this. This is an awesome ankle holster. This thing's $10. I've reviewed it against holsters that are 3 or 4 times the price. This thing on your left ankle disappears. What I also like about this, unlike the pocket carry, if someone were to approach me in my vehicle, I could literally lift up my left leg and deploy the firearm very easy. In addition to that, it's got an extra pocket to carry a spare mag. And my spare mags, I will typically carry with full metal jacket versus hollow point because of the increased penetration and increased reliability. And so you've got that going. Next, you can also carry this as an appendix carry. What I love about these are the hidden hybrid holsters. They are backed by leather, and so it's super comfortable, but it's got the Kydex up front for retention. And this thing also has the claw to keep this thing pressed up against the body. So Ruger LCP, I mean, this thing is great. It's super lightweight. It's the 2 in particular has a lot of additional features. The trigger has been upgraded. It's got a slide lock back that it didn't have in the version 1. It's super lightweight. I mean, it's just great. It's a great firearm. It's been very reliable. And I was always worried that it was going to be a lot snappier and a lot more painful to shoot. Not at all. I mean, I took this thing to the range multiple times, and not only is it highly accurate, but it's also a delight to shoot. And so not only would you not need to worry about it hurting you, but on top of that, you're actually going to enjoy practicing with the firearm. And so I would highly recommend it. I think it's phenomenal. I don't stockpile out at 380. I maybe have 100 rounds of full metal jacket and about 50 rounds of hollow point. And so that is more than enough for this small little backup. I mean, it's essentially a backup firearm. And what I love about this is I actually carry this every day. It's not something that I'm leaving at home like the bulky Glock 19. This is something I literally slip into my pocket and I never have to worry about it again. And so for those that are looking at EDC options, highly recommend the Ruger LCP2. All right, so with that, let's talk about how to win the Glock, the SE4. And so the SE4, we're going to be giving it away in addition to all of the goodies in my ultralight bug out bag. So we'll walk you through that in just a bit. How do you enter? One of 2 ways. Number 1, subscribe and leave a comment. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and leave a comment, and you will be instantly entered on this video, on any video. If you want to increase your odds, you can also subscribe via Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description. Just subscribe via Patreon and you'll be good to go. And that's it. I'm going to keep it super simple for those that don't want to stick around for too long. That's all you need to do. Either leave a comment or subscribe via Patreon. For those that want more details, let's walk through that. All right. So we already talked about subscribing and leave a comment. If you want to increase your chances, subscribe via Patreon, and you're going to get $1 for or 10 entries for every $1. So for the $3 plan, you'll get 30 entries. For the $9 plan, you'll get 90 entries. For the $25 plan, you'll get 250 entries. That's the equivalent of 250 comments. I mean, the odds for that is incredible. I don't have a lot of Patreon subscribers. The odds like this are never going to be better. And so I highly recommend you go and check it out. What are you going to win? So much stuff. Over $500 worth of stuff that's in my ultralight bug out kit, including this awesome Solar battery bank. Let's actually put the firearm to the side for extra safety. Solar battery bank. You've got this old multi-use charging cable, this great Uberleben fire steel. Your choice of either the one-handed Trekker. This is a great EDC blade. You can literally sit in your pocket. You've got a fixed blade. You've also, a straight blade. You've also got a saw that you can put in here. You've got bottle openers and screwdrivers and all kinds of goodies. You can either get your choice of this or a Leatherman Skeletal, another fantastic option. The next thing, this thing's phenomenal. This is an Uberleben jute twine. It is essentially 1 hour worth of paraffin tinder wax. In fact, let's do a little mini giveaway. The #1 comment on this video, so whoever gets the most likes, whether it's a funny comment or whether it's a useful comment, will win one of these. And so I'll be checking back in 1 week and we'll be announcing the winner here. We'll be giving away one of these to the top comment. And so what this is, it's 1 hour of tinder. And so it allows you to just light this thing open. You can light it and you can literally stick this into a tinder bush and be ready to go. That's just on the outside. I mean, on the inside, we've got so many goodies. You've got headlamps, you've got cordage, you've got lighters, you've got battery banks, we've got shelter. I mean, if you want to see everything that's in the video, look up my ultralight bug out kit and you'll watch. There's over $500 worth of goodies inside of this. And so how do you win? Like we mentioned, subscribe, either subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, or subscribe via Patreon. Next, if this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm. And also turn on notifications. I had to track down Toby in order for him to find his knife. I do not want that to happen to you. So turn on the notifications so that you are aware of when we announce the winner. We'll be announcing it at 10,000 subscribers. So with that, I really hope one of you win. I'll be rooting for you. Really looking forward to sending out the next set of gear. And with that, Ruger LCP2, look into it. Thanks, y'all. Cheers.